Dobar dan I dobrodošli. Sit down and relax as we are about to read some manga I've had my eyes on for a while. I recommend opening the official scans or translations linked in the description and reading along with me, since my streams will obscure the pages for copyright reasons and because I want to support the creators behind the works. You can find me on my socials that are linked in the description, so subscribe to or follow SomeEuropeanChick outside of YouTube if you want to get to know me better or support me. Now without further ado, let's read. ChainsawMan. And I'm sorry I forgot to close the door. See that behind me? I'm gonna be sweating up an entire storm here. Because it's just so hot, and when I close the door, it's even hotter. But I need to, otherwise we're gonna be hearing, or at least I'm gonna be hearing sounds from the hallway. And yeah, no one's even here yet. Am I even streaming? Hold on. Okay, I am live on YouTube because YouTube blanked out. It blanked out entirely. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Also, this is the last graphic tee I'm gonna show on stream. It's... Why is the mic in the way? I fucking hate it. Look! It's Gintama! I got it from Epi. It was a present for... I don't even remember. Guys just sending me gifts all the time, even though I tell him to stop that. Praying for Yoshida's safety? What the fuck? Look, no spoilers in chat, please. Even though we haven't spoiled anything, like that comment made me think something's gonna happen with Yoshida, and I don't wanna be thinking that. I wanna be completely blind when I go into this. First time live. Oh, well, welcome. Welcome, everyone. I can finally read chat, too. That was a chore to make work, too. Yeah, we're catching up. Today is just the final 3 chapters that we have left. And then we're gonna be all caught up. We can go back to our usual schedule, and from next Tuesday onwards, we can make one stream dedicated to Chainsaw Man, the new chapter, and one stream dedicated to Fujimoto's one-shots. So yeah, we will be discussing. Can you not spoil me? Like, you're all talking in chat as if I'm part of the club and I know what the fuck is going on. But I'm just here looking at Denji, having beaten up, like, what, 25 people? And this bitch is responsible? And she's now attacking him too. What is going on? Who sent her? Who sent all the people? Okay, let's read now. Chapter 138, Swordman. Swordman? What? Sword... Ah, no, I was thinking of Katana Man. Which is weird that they are 2 separate devils. There was a sword, I mean devils, yeah, devils too, but like hybrids. There was a sword hybrid as far as I remember, and a katana hybrid. So it's not Katana Man, and that's gonna appear again. But I've been wondering, what the fuck happened to the other hybrids? Because as soon as Makima died, their brainwashing should have ceased, right? And they should have been unchained from her. They should have become free again. But also, where the fuck did she find them? And why did she lie that Denji is such a rare occurrence, that his species doesn't have a name yet? I'm just not gonna read chat. I'm not gonna read chat. I'm gonna blend out. When I go Elder mode, chat's gonna be just off. There we go. Problem solved. I'm just gonna look, not, I can't talk today. I'm just not gonna read what you say to me, even though I love talking to chat usually. Now I'm just gonna be talking to myself because you've been spoiling me the entire time. Thank God I can't connect the dots, but still, that is rude. You shouldn't do that. It's common Chainsaw Man live streamer etiquette. Don't you know that? So anyway, that's what I've been thinking this entire time. Denji escaped. All the others should have escaped too. Reza should have escaped. Quan Shi too. I wonder where these two girls are. And also, why hasn't the government done anything so far? But then again, I think the entire Katana Man arc, I think that was just entirely Makima's ploy, not the government's. It was just Makima's doing. Maybe she was hiding the existence of these other hybrids too. Maybe, binding them to her was also not okayed by the government. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened there in part 1 with all the other hybrids being subjugated by her. And what happened afterwards when she was defeated, I have no idea. But here, this chapter is called Sword Man. I think that the sword hybrid is gonna appear. Now, I do not remember what they all looked like. I don't know, I don't remember what they... I know one, I think, was blonde and had glasses, or was that someone else? Was that someone from the assassination arc that was, an assigned bodyguard to Denji? Maybe I'm just confusing him with... I know there was another boy that looked like a high school boy. There was a flamethrower, hybrid. Yo, I forgot. What were the hybrids again? But I remember there was one that had, like, eyelashes. A boy. He looked like a schoolboy too, just like Yoshida and Denji, but, like, with eyelash. Maybe I'm remembering it. And a little longer hair. Like, he looked rough, but maybe I'm just remembering wrong. I don't remember the others, and I don't remember who was who. I just remember there was a flamethrower. Okay, we know there were 7 hybrids against Denji. Flamethrower, katana, Quan Shi, Reza, sword, whip, and one more is missing. Flamethrower. Oh yeah, the spear. Yes, spear. Yeah. Okay. Alright, now we have them all, but I think... Was there another girl besides Reza and Quan Shi? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I think they were the only 2 girls. And everyone else was male. Oh, Whip was a girl. Okay, no, Flamethrower was a... Seems like you don't know it either. But okay, so I don't remember what all the characters look like. And I don't remember which character was which weapon hybrid. But we're gonna see, maybe, from now on. Because I think the first one is gonna make his appearance. For man. Swordman, I think that was a guy. Swordman was a guy. But, they're gonna be making an appearance right now. I think. And it's been, high time that they appear. I've been wondering where they've been. So, let's read. Hold on. Did I just think It was a girl and it was actually a boy? Because now that I look at her, she reminds me a little bit of that one of the hybrids that I thought was a rough-looking boy with eyelashes. She kind of reminds me of him. Did I just think it was a guy? But he did have, it looked like a school uniform and a hoodie underneath. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. I've been seeing stop spoiling in the chat. Don't worry, I'm not reading chat. I do not want to get spoiled. I'm not reading chat. But I've been seeing the big letters, stop spoiling. Don't worry, I'm not reading the chat. But she kind of looks like him, right? The black hair, kind of a little long, the lashes. Now he looked... I don't know. Maybe that's her twin or something. Maybe that's Whip. I don't know. I'm gonna see. Why am I guessing when I can just read? I could just read the comic. What the fuck? Okay. Swordman, chapter 138. It looks like he's been asking for action. Honestly, I'm glad he can get distracted a little bit from his inner turmoil right now. You know, maybe violence can be medicine. Okay, girl, I don't think you have a chance against Denji. Look what he did. Look what my boy caused. You're gonna be mush. You're gonna be a modern painting. And honestly, I hope so. You know, that's what you get for sexual assault. See, sexual assault should always be met with violence. I don't care what anyone else says. Today, I saw someone on Twitter post a screenshot of a news headline that a woman went too far in her self-defense against sexual assault and now she's gonna be, you know, punished by the law. And that is wild to me. Honestly, if I kill a rapist or an attempted rapist, I expect to be pardoned. And if the court doesn't pardon me, I'm gonna kill everyone, okay? So anyway, I'm gonna be reading now. Alright. Charging at him. I just hope he's gonna... There's a gun. I just hope he's not gonna, you know, stop himself just because she's a girl. You know, whack her brains out. Please do it, Denji. Gun. That is insane. What the fuck? What the fuck? Gun? Hold on, gun? Where did he get that gun? I'm sorry. But this just reminds me so much of the Gun Devil arc. When suddenly civilians are appearing with guns because someone gave someone else access to guns and a piece of the Gun Devil. Makima. What is happening? Who is doing that? What the fuck is going on? I wish we had mods here so I can safely look at chat, being sure that I'm not getting spoiled. Captain Hook, do you want to be a moderator? I'm gonna give you mod status. If you wanna mute people or something like that. I'm trying to save Elda. Do you wanna have mod status? I'm just reading Captain Hook's chat messages right now. Because I've been seeing Captain Hook in chat. Okay. So I think I know them a little better than the rest. and I trust them. Okay, hold on. There we go. I think I did it. I'm not sure. Yay! Okay. No, it's because I'm really thankful to Captain Hook. I've been seeing them in chat for a very long time already, and he, am I using the right pronoun? Seems like one of the good guys, so I trust you. What a day to be alive. No, I trust you. Thank you for your service, even so far. You know, with trying to keep spoilers away from me. So now maybe I can look at chat. From now on, I'll be looking at chat. Alright. Yo. What? Oh, she was trying to protect him. She was trying to protect Denji. And see, he didn't swing at her. He actually didn't swing at her. Damn, Denji. But who gave him the gun? Fucking hell. Huh? Jeez, it's only a model gun. Don't scare me like... Oh, don't... My entire fucking monologue right now was for nothing. Jeez, it's only a model gun. Don't scare me like that. Makes sense, though. Guys attacking with baseball bats wouldn't have a gun, would they? Yeah. I still don't trust you, bitch. Aren't you my enemy? Huh? Why would I be your enemy? I was misled too, Denji. I was misled too. I was cheering for you to kill her, to murder her. Oopsie, I guess. Thank God you reacted kinda slowly because of her gender. We'd be in jail right now, Denji. Why would I be your enemy? You were freaking singing while I fought those dudes. Yeah, I mean, that's true. You have a point, Denji. I forgot about that. Also, she sexually assaulted you. I don't trust her. I still don't trust her. Her name is Fumiko Mifune. Have I heard that name before? She's her junior. What the fuck? Where the fuck did you go? Was Yoshida about to spy on them having sex? Or did he know that she wasn't gonna provide sex for Denji? Did he send those guys in? Either to cockblock him? Or because of some bigger plan? Some mastermind plan? What's her deal? What's his deal? I don't trust Yoshida. I don't trust this girl. What's going on? Why are you here? Yoshida and Fami have one thing in common. They just appear out of thin air and jump scare you. And they're being silly while doing that. Being like, hi Denji, or hello, are you gonna eat that? Hi. They're ridiculous. I'm with Public Safety Devil Extermination Special Division 7. Again a special division? And there's 7 of them? And again it's high schoolers? Wait, so Denji's a second year in high school? You know what? I admire everyone who keeps saying Denji is dumb themselves, because that boy never had formal schooling in his life. Yet he's able to keep up with his peers in 11th grade? Admirable. He's super intelligent. But then she's 16 and allowed to go die? For public safety? That is insane. I'm just trying to connect dots. She said she was bored in her free time or something, and that's why she is sexually assaulting Denji. What is their ploy? Did these public safety puppets, Yoshida and her, just come into Denji's life to toy with him? That is insane. Also, hi David. I'm in charge of guarding you and other stuff during your student life, Denji-senpai. And that's why I'm in high school at age 22. Okay. What the fuck? You assaulted a minor. Woman, you're 22. And he's 16 or 17. You belong in jail. I mean, I'm glad that public safety doesn't seem to be taking a lot of kids in, kids that are high school age. But at the same time, they're sending criminals to protect children. They're not protecting children. They're sexually assaulting children. What the fuck? Yoshida, I hope you're gonna call the police on her. Yoshida, did you know she was gonna do that? Did you what is the law like in Japan? In 1998, in the Chainsaw Man universe, is that allowed? No, it isn't. Himeno said that she would be in jail if she had slept with Denji when she was drunk. So obviously, adults cannot sleep with children or do any type of sexual stuff to them. She should be in fucking jail. That is... I am confused and furious. I'm so confused by Yoshida, and I'm so furious at her. This bitch is insane. Wait, is Yoshida in high school? I mean, they said he was 17 in part 1. Was he really though? Nope, he probably was. He's 18 now, right? You know, when I see that 16 is legal age in Japan or 13 is legal age in Japan, you don't understand under what conditions they're legal. In Austria, like, the legal age of consent is 14, but not for adults. It says that children from the age of 14 onwards can consult to sex with children their age. Below that, if a 14-year-old slept with a 12-year-old, it would be assault. But if a 14-year-old sleeps with a 14-year-old, it's okay. If a 14-year-old sleeps with a 14, 15, 16-year-old, it's okay. But if a 17-year-old sleeps with a 14-year-old, it's not okay. It's like a 3-year age span that is okay. So when you see something like, oh, but they're legal in this country at the age of 14 or 13 or something, it's like under certain conditions. Even when the legal age in Japan was 13, it was like only if the parents consent, which is also fucking insane to me. But then again, you also have to remember that child pornography, only, you know, selling and buying child pornography, not the possession, was outlawed in Japan only in 1999. Only in 1999 was it outlawed. Until then, it was perfectly fine to fuck children on video. and sell that material. And until 2014, it was perfectly fine to possess it too. So, these children that participated in child pornography, the parents consented to it, you know, because they made money off of their child. So that is also insane. You know, when you hear, you know, the legal age of consent in Japan is 13, only when the parents consent, which is fucking insane. But you couldn't have slept with a random ass 13-year-old child that you saw in a park and they said, yeah, I wanna, why not? That still would have been, you know, sexual assault of a minor. So, why are we talking about this? Oh yeah, because someone said, like, the age of consent is 16 in Japan. No, I think most prefectures have it at 18. And if it's 16 somewhere, I don't know if it's that an adult can sleep with a 16-year-old or like that 16-year-olds can already sleep with 18-year-olds. Or something like that, I don't know. It's not even 16 in Chainsaw Man. Yeah, it's not, because Himeno almost sexually assaulted Denji when she was drunk when he was 16. So he would have been legal or whatever, but no. It's I think it's 18. 18 is standard, I think, everywhere on the globe. You know, voting age is 18. You can drive a car at age 18, and I think a motorbike too. You can drink at age 18. I think in Japan it's 20. You're like legal, officially legal everywhere in Japan from age 20 onwards. Then you're like an adult. They even have like this coming of age ceremony at the age of 20. Which is also why I always point to these laws when people say that Himeno groomed Aki. No. All she did was offer him a cigarette. He said he wasn't legal yet because you can only smoke from the age of 20 onwards and drink alcohol from the age of 20 onwards. And then she pulled back because he was probably 19. He was probably 18 when he joined the Devil Hunters and then, you know, public safety. And then he stayed for a very long time there. He was probably like 24 or something by the time we meet him in the manga. And Himeno was probably like 26. Something like that. So they weren't that far apart in age. Anyway. Yeah, I put Elizabeth here because it's a Gintama t-shirt day. Denji isn't 18. I think he's 16, 17, something like that. I don't know when his birthday is. He could be 17 by now. I think we're in September or August of 1998. He's between 16 and 17. Sorry for that long-ass rant. But let's continue reading now. I was just a little mad. Even when people accusing Himeno of being a groomer, when first of all, Aki was a legal adult, just not drinking and smoking age. And second of all, she never groomed Denji. She only, it's a wrong word, but she almost sexually assaulted him while she was intoxicated. And she, the next day when she was sober, she remembered, like, oh fuck, thank God nothing happened. That would have been illegal. So she's aware that that would have been wrong. She never groomed him. She never spent time with him. She couldn't have groomed him. People don't know what a groomer is these days. What with the right wing throwing that out for, you know, political indoctrination or something, grooming. Or for having some liberal type of education, that's grooming. And now people are like, oh, 2 years apart, that's grooming. 2 years apart in age and being partners or something, that's grooming. Or like committing a crime against a minor, that's grooming. That's not grooming. Grooming is, you know, raising a child to be very open to having sex with you once they reach an adult age. She never did that. You have to keep these two separate. She almost sexually assaulted him. If that would have happened, if that had happened, you know, with her sexual assault, if they had went through with it, she would have been a child sexual assailant, right? She wouldn't have been a groomer. A groomer is something else. Sorry for the monologue that went nowhere. Let's go back to the chapter. And that's why I'm in high school at age 22. If you're my bodyguard, how come you kept singing when I got attacked? Yeah, how come, bitch? How come? And Yoshida says, why is that? 'Cause I don't want my songs getting interrupted. I swear to God, all these people are insane. But also, did Yoshida actually expect them to fuck in that room? Like, why was he here? Why did he not protect them? Like, did he follow them? Like, with what intention in mind? I'm so fucking confused. What is wrong with you guys? Yes, exactly, Denji. You're the only normal person here. Anyway, you are a Chainsaw Man. Getting attacked by someone who knows your identity comes with the territory. But like, who sent them? I thought you sent them. Who the fuck sent them? Yoshida told Denji to knock her socks off. I didn't think in that way. I thought he was like, you know, blow her away with your charm, not actually go fuck her. That would have been a felony for her. Fucking hell. And why did he follow them if he thought they would fuck? Anyway, you are a Chainsaw Man. Getting attacked by someone who knows your identity comes with the territory. That's why I assigned a bodyguard to you. No possessions we can use to identify them. I thought as much. She's so fucking creepy. I don't like her. She's so fucking creepy. So, Chainsaw Man's strong even when he doesn't transform, huh? I was impressed. I mean, I'm impressed too. You were super cool, you know? Oh no, don't fall for it, Denji. Good, don't fall for it. You're only coming on to me as part of your job, right? Talk about a letdown. Oh my god, he looks so conflicted. Denji, my boy. I really am into you though, senpai. You are? How could I not be? Denji, you're so easy. You're so easy, Denji, my boy. Senpai, you're the one and only Chainsaw Man. I hate it. I want all girls and women to stay away from Denji. As for you, do your job. Hold on. How come a 17 or 18-year-old boy can just whack a 22-year-old woman? She's your senpai in life. Ouch. Sorry, Denji, I'll set her straight. God. You won't have to fight again. No, sure. Also, my phone is not charging, and if it doesn't, then we're gonna lose our internet soon. Goddamn. Look at him. Look at how wide-eyed she made him, just with that sentence. The one and only Chainsaw Man. He's like, so she realizes who I am and she loves me for who I am. She's into me as a human because I'm so good at fighting. But also, my Chainsaw Man status is still reaching people out there. I don't want him to be swayed that easily by women anymore. Denji, you're worrying me. I'm constantly worried about you and your love life. But like, who are these people? Are you gonna investigate that, Yoshida? Like, what the fuck? Why were you there? That's Asa. Okay. In our next segment, we'll be looking into the beautiful high school devil hunt that everyone's been talking about. Beautiful. Oh my god. She's just as easy as Denji. I mean, she is pretty. My girl is pretty. But this is enough for her to be like, actually, you know, I like what we're doing right now. Nothing to be worried about, you know. I don't need to think about famine and her ploys. I can just, you know... Denji? Chainsaw Man? Who the fuck is that? I just love the attention. I'm pretty and people love me. What the fuck was I supposed to do again here? Who was I supposed to protect again? Beautiful. The buzz about the beauty. This recognition we are receiving isn't so bad. I feel as though a thirst of mine is being quenched. Oh no. We aren't doing this for the praise, though. Okay, so she does remember, thank God. Thank God. We're doing it to save Chainsaw Man. Indeed, we do this to kill Chainsaw Man. But I love the two. They're such a good duo. Still, it's maddening to think that Chainsaw Man also experienced this rush. Fame doesn't feel so great to me. Okay, so another opposite to Denji that they can bond over. Because they're both heroes. But both react to it in a different way. Both seek this fame out for different reasons. In fact, it creeps me out. Why? Why? Because it's an invasion of my privacy or something. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And she's like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? We totally love the attention. Yeah, she's lying to herself. She's like, I don't need the attention. I'm not like other girls. Actually, I love it. Look at that. Oh, so she was disgusted by her lies, just pretending to be, you know, above this human reaction to recognition and celebration and love and respect. Yeah. It's such a silly smile. Look at him. My mouth breathes a boy. Chainsaw Man Church membership. Join the Chainsaw Man Church. Support Chainsaw Man and Asa as a Chainsaw Man church member. Denji. Look at him. Ticks you off, doesn't it? Hoodie? School uniform? It's the boy with the lashes, and he's gonna be Sword Man. Ticks you off, doesn't it? how they're putting Chainsaw Man side by side with some fresh-faced nobody. So he's a hardcore fan too? Or this is Iseumi. Maybe this is Iseumi. But why would he walk around with a hoodie? Mitaka, Chainsaw Man church poster girl / high school student. They say scars appear on her face when she fights devils? What? Hold on. Yoru makes herself visible when she takes over Asa's body? That doesn't make any sense. Everyone would have noticed by now. You know, the scars appearing and disappearing. Is it just when she fights? No, that doesn't make any sense either. But like so many times, we should have seen scars on her. Not, I mean, we see them already, but like other people would have noticed already. Yoshida did notice? I didn't notice. That is fucking weird. But okay. Why do strangers keep talking to me lately? So I guess you're not a, what was it, a village mouse, a country mouse, and a city mouse. I guess you're not a country mouse, because in the countryside, strangers just striking up a conversation with you, that's normal. That's something you do too, but apparently you've been urbanized too much, huh? Denji, my boy. Why do strangers keep talking to me lately? Honestly, if I was him, I would be scared too. I would be like, oh, what kind of nut job is talking to me right now? I don't have the energy anymore for weirdos approaching me. Please, I would want to be isolated. I would want to be in quarantine. Because every time someone talks to him, it just goes downhill. You don't know me? Yeah, I bet it's the boy with the eyelashes. Now we're gonna see if I remember that correctly. Maybe he doesn't have any eyelashes. I mean, he probably has eyelashes, but not long ones. Let's see now. He does seem to have the rough long hair, and the hoodie and the school uniform combination. Do they all go to the same fucking school? Why is everyone going to the same school? Is there only one school in Tokyo? It's cool. I don't remember you either. What the fuck? You ought to know me, though, Chainsaw Man. Whoop! Yeah, he found him. Okay, for real, who are you? If they call you Chainsaw Man, that would make me... Swordman. Yeah, he is that boy. And he does have eyelashes. I remembered that correctly. Swordman. Let's go with that. Seriously, who is this loser? Yeah, he doesn't remember him from the fight. Was he even fighting at that time? I don't remember the ending of part 1 anymore. Yeah, he was fighting him. He was fighting everyone, right? That wasn't Pochita, right? Ah, Pochita fought. Yeah, Pochita. It was Pochita, okay. Yeah, Denji just appeared to attack Makima, right? And he could temporarily separate himself from Pochita because Power's blood was circulating in him and preventing him from dying or something. And he made a chainsaw out of Power's blood because she's the blood devil. He could make that into a weapon. That is so cool. It's cool when, you know, when I remember these scenes, I remember how cool they are. But okay, so he didn't fight them. They were just unleashed onto Pochita. Okay. Swordman, let's go with that. But how, then, does he know who Denji is and that he's Chainsaw Man? If he only fought Pochita, he never saw the human boy, Denji. Next chapter. Come on. Come on. 16 pages, okay. Denji, your posture. Come on, you want to be like, chest out, shoulders back and down, and look like this. And that is the catwalk pose. You're gonna attract so many bitches with that. So, please, take care of your posture. Does this jog your memory? Hold on. But he said, I don't remember you either. So he doesn't. I'm so fucking confused. When you fought Makima, a pretty strong sword wielder should have been there too. Yeah, that's right. And that was me. Then he's like, nope. Long story, but I'm not the one who fought that battle. Okay, so yeah, it was Pochita. He wasn't fighting him, but how the fuck does he know who Denji is? Huh? Wait, you're not? Oh my god. Yeah, you fought the family burger guy. Black Chainsaw Man, not red Chainsaw Man. So how the fuck did he find Denji? And find out that he's Chainsaw Man? How? You not? A chair's feelings. A chair's feelings? I'm sorry, but when I read that, the image that popped into my mind was Denji as a chair for his female classmates and for Yoshida. He's the fucking chair with feelings. Chapter 139. Your posture, boy. Look, I gotta go to school. Oh my god. What kind of conversation was that? And Denji isn't even curious. He isn't even curious. He's like, this is a weird motherfucker. He knows my identity. He was after my life. He escaped Makima and the public safety. Why is he here? He's not curious. He's not curious at all. He's like, honestly, I don't want to fucking know. I just want to live in peace and fuck a girl sometime, maybe. I'm back in school. But I love how he doesn't care. He's like that, Yu Yu Hakusho Yusuke Urameshi. He's like that meme. I mean, it's not a meme. It's an actual scene from the English dub anime. He was like sitting in a cafe, had his glasses on, and there was a group of thugs there. And then he looked at one of them and he was like, what the? That guy's got horns. That's not normal. Well, not gonna ruin my day. I love that clip. He's like staying in his lane, taking care of his own business, not asking any questions, letting people live as long as he gets to live his own life without anyone intruding. He's like, I want to flourish in my lane, and everything else is not any of my problem. I love that. I love that. Unbothered king. If more people were that unbothered about other people, I think we'd have peace in this world. I love Denji. He's so relatable. I love him. Look, I gotta go to school. What the fuck? He's now joining them in school? Is that Yoshida's plan too? Does he know? Who the fuck planted him there? Is he there on his own? Why? What the fuck is going on? And he seemed to be a big Chainsaw Man fan, or he was just saying that to kind of start a conversation with Denji. I transferred here from Kanagawa. My name's Miritsugo. And that's a name. My hobbies are running and playing the piano. Oh. Well, that's a change. I like that. He's like, oh my god, another fucking weirdo approaching me! And encroaching into my territory! Is he a hunk or what? He's like a mashup of Denji and the student council president. Wait, what? 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 I mean, at least now we know. At least now we know that Denji's canonically good looking. Like, what makes him a mashup of Denji and the student council president? I mean, I know the student council president is like a pretty boy too. But like, why Denji? But also it's nice to know that my boy is considered attractive. A mashup of, and a mashup of Denji and the student council president is considered a hunk. That's a compliment. Also, now we know that he's considered attractive too. I think I like these kinds of cues when I read manga. I wanna, because to me, everyone is just stylized. Everyone looks a little abstract to me. So, even though they're attractive to me, they might be fucking ugly in their world. So, I like having, inside voices tell me what a character, like, what kind of effect a character has on other characters. That's always good to know. It's like a mashup of Denji and the student council president. One more thing. I'm not here to make friends. Yeah, I'm not like other boys. Stay away from me. I do not want to associate with you peasants. Fucking bother me, and I'm gonna steal your socks. I'm gonna put those socks into your throat. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't even look at me. Okay? You all stink. You're not as hot as I am. I cannot associate with plebs like that. It's gonna drag my beauty down too. I'm only here for one reason. And it's that one other attractive boy in that class. You can think what you want of me and that boy, but only he is allowed to talk to me. Everyone else, stay 20 feet away from me. I swear to God if you don't. Even if the teacher calls on me, I will stick a piece of chalk up your urethra if you talk to me. I'm not here to have fun, make friends, or get an education. I'm just here for that boy over there. For that one in that seat that you all also use as a seat. By the way, if you do that again, if you use him as a chair, I'm gonna fuck you up. I am gonna tear all of your limbs off of you. I'm gonna throw them out of the window. You can go collect them. I'm gonna throw you out with those limbs. That way, maybe you can reassemble yourself. Don't use my boy again. And that is all, thank you. Now, which seat can I choose? I'm not asking. You get the fuck out of the seat next to Denji, thank you. Now, let's have a nice school year together. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not like you. You know, I'm different. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. So don't talk to me, you pieces of trash. He actually fucking said it. He actually said it. He actually said what I just said. And I didn't even read that before I went on this entire, I guess, stand-up bit. I can't fucking see. Do you have a girlfriend? And they're still talking. They're even touching him. What the fuck? If someone said that to me, I would be like, I mean, I guess we're not gonna talk to him. Let's just not get in his way. Like, maybe we can be in his good graces if we just fucking ignore him. Like, I don't know. Just in case another person wants to run amok in this school. I don't want to be in his hit list, on his hit list, so. But here they're like, oh my god, that was so hot. You're so aloof. You're so untouchable. You're so hot. You're such a bad boy, and girls obviously like bad boys. Fucking tear me up. Tear my limbs off of my body. That would be so hot, you know? We're all masochists. All girls are masochists. It doesn't matter what you say and how you treat us, as long as you have a nice face. Bonus if you have abs. And a nice grabbable ass. That is insane. I would not approach him. Look at these girls. Do you have a girlfriend? Were you in a club at your old school? You have to play piano for us. Oh my god. It's not easy being hot. Tch. They won't shut up. Hey Denji, will you get rid of them for me? Oh my god. And Denji seems really angry because he's living his dream. Yeah, Denji, it's always hard to see someone else live your dream. I'm so sorry about that. He's livid. Look at him. Fucking hell. Like, he spawned 2 more nostrils that he can flare in anger. He's so beside himself with anger. It's funny how he thinks they're friends. What do you want, dude? Spit it out already. It's private. Oh my fucking god. He is the chair with feelings. He is the chair with the feelings. I was hoping he wasn't. You have to understand, these people are in constant threat of dying due to devils. They don't care that much. Yeah. Urethra? I can't, my eyes are so dry. What do you want, dude? Spit it out already. It's private. Oh, don't mind me. I know what's up. I'm a public safety dog. Dog, okay. You're with public safety? Are you serious? Well, whatever. Again, everyone just believes everyone. Like, what? Have these people, has the lie devil disappeared from this world? Can people not lie in this world? Why is everyone taking everything that anyone says as gospel? What if she says she's a unicorn? Is everyone just gonna believe her? I would want to see her badge. Oh, you're with public safety? Fucking prove it, bitch. Before I come out with this secret that I wanted to spill to Denji or whatever. Whatever. I'm here as a ChainsawMan church messenger. Yeah, he is a fucking fan. He is a fan that followed his idol to school. Who the fuck told him that Denji is the real Chainsaw Man? And What if he told Asa? Has he ever met Asa? I mean, Asa goes to their school too. Would he say that to her? Oh my god. I'm sorry, my eyes are so dry that my lenses are hurting me. Ugh. It feels like I need to reposition them, but I don't know how. Ugh. They're hurting my cornea. The weapons walk with the Chainsaw Man church. What the fuck? So also, is Quan Chi there? Is Reza there? Is Katana Man there? All the weapon hybrids walk with the Chainsaw Man church. Join us, Denji. The weapons? We're a community of people like you. People who can turn into devils. Now I can't moisten my eyes, thank you, but I can't. I'd need to take out my lenses and then put them back in. That would take a long time. But are all of them really there? Why are they there? Do they like Denji or do they not like him? Like, I know they were probably being manipulated by Makima because they were weaker than her, and only Chainsaw Man has ever been more powerful than Makima, which is why she couldn't manipulate him. We're like, are we gonna get to know their real personalities now? And they're actually all pretty... Maybe they're grateful to Chainsaw Man that he broke the curse that bound them to Makima. Maybe they're like, whoa, what the fuck? I woke up from a very weird dream that some crazy bitch controlled me. Whoa! Well, that's a corpse. Wow, did you kill her? Wow, you freed us all. We're so grateful for you, Denji. Where are you going? Oh no, we lost him. At least now we know who it is, and he is our hero now. We're a community of people like you, people who can turn into devils. Most of the church's top brass are weapons. Most, not all, most. They're promising you a pretty high position if you join. Why? Famine is forming an army. The church, that's just a front for her. She's actually forming an army. Why would she... Oh my god. Why would she even put Denji in there? If, like, he is the reward for Asa / Yoru. Wait. It's the Chainsaw Man church. You gotta make Chainsaw Man the church leader. He is already, but not Denji. Anything less is disrespectful to Senpai, don't you think? Yeah, what she said. Hey, it's a pretty good offer. You only need to pitch in a little with jobs they give you, and you can do whatever else you want. Does he get money for that? He has 10 mouths to feed. You can even turn down jobs you don't want to do. You can spend as much money as you want to. I go to the arcade and eat steak every day. Oh shit. Oh shit. You hooked him. You hooked him with games and steak every day. Remember when he had a nervous breakdown and said he wants to have steak every day? He's saying exactly what Denji wants to hear. Like, that was his dream before. But okay, he gets money for that. So you get money for being a church member? Isn't that fucking weird? Like, shouldn't you do that out of your own volition and, you know, get money so you can, yeah, of course, you can keep yourself alive, but steak every day? Arcade? That's... Steak every day? Wouldn't you get tired of steak if you ate it every day? I'd go with sushi. Yeah, sushi. I could never get tired of sushi. Oh, I'd want a daily parfait too. If no one fucking invited you, bitch. Why are you talking? I'd want a daily parfait too if I could get it. I'd never get tired of parfaits either, even if I had one every single day. I'd never get tired of Chinese food, even if I ate it for every meal. The food is not the point, you idiot. What are you, little kids? You're a little kid, bitch. I didn't take this job to chit-chat about infantile crap. Yeah, he really thinks highly of himself and that he is doing important things in life and everyone else beneath him. They're animals. They're worms. I didn't take this job to chit-chat about infantile crap. Denji, you should understand. I should? Yeah, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? I spent my entire life being used like a tool by worthless bastards. Oh, okay. Yeah. I heard it was the same for you. Yeah, it was, actually. Actually, you two are very similar. See? That look says bingo, am I right? Bingo! Hey! Finally, Denji could make some genuine friends? He could actually be friends with the other hybrids. That would be so wholesome. Oh, my eyes. I'm not about to worship you, but I am grateful to you with every passing day. In the ChainsawMan church, I'm truly free. I think you got brainwashed again. Maybe not with the control devil's power right now. Just with cult power. With psychology. You got brainwashed. You're truly free? Because of a church? I mean, his feelings towards Denji do sound genuine. I understand him. He's similar to Denji in his position, so I get it. And he's a victim again now. He's being used again, and he doesn't even realize it. He's being used by worthless people again. He just doesn't notice it. I realized something. My body, my brain, I ought to use them for myself, yet you're not doing that, you're contradicting yourself. But those are the words that Denji keeps saying to everyone who wants to manipulate him too. Join me in the ChainsawMan church. I'll protect you from public safety and that sushi woman. So wait, public safety wants to protect him, he wants to protect Denji from public safety, and the church wants to protect Denji from devils? God damn. But those are some nice words. He would still, you know, if he said, okay, I'm gonna go with you, he would still put his life into the hands of others. Denji, I mean. He would still do that. It would still go against his codex of freedom and thinking for yourself. If you want to be free and think for yourself, you're not gonna join a church. Now, if they became friends, despite being parts of 2 or 3 different groups, like he's an insider in that group, Denji's an outsider to that group, if they maintained a friendship despite these positions, then I would say, yeah, both chose their paths, they still respect each other, they still think for themselves, they made their own choices, and they respect the other's choice. And that's what makes friendship, right? When you can choose a different path from your friend, and they allow it, and they still like you. You can still be equals, right? Denji doesn't need to join you in a church in order for that to happen, and you can protect him if you wanna, despite him not joining the church. Yeah, the stream was probably choppy for everyone because my internet was fluctuating the entire fucking time. So anyway, I feel bad for the boy. What was his name again? Sugo. Sugo because, you know, the Italian sauce thing. That's easy to remember. And meaty, it sounds like meeting, you know, the thing you need for sushi too, in order to make sushi. So that meaty is, I think, either rice, vinegar, or something like that, you know, cooking wine or whatever. So anyway, that was a pretty passionate speech, using all the words that are probably speaking directly to Denji, and I hope Denji doesn't fall for it. I hope he doesn't fall for it. I hope he can make friends with the other hybrids, but I hope he doesn't fall for this manipulation here. Ah, he's listening. Oh no. Oh no, he's listening. He's like, okay, continue. Keep talking. I am just about to agree with you and go with you. You transferred schools to give Senpai a recruitment pitch? Wait, Sugo, are you sure you aren't being taken advantage of again? Yeah. Huh? I'm not. I'm doing this of my own free will. Chainsaw Man, of all people, being a chair, it doesn't sit right with me. Butts feel good. Denji, no self-respect. And he even gave up on sleeping with her. He's like, yeah, she tricked me with sex, but... well, at least she's sitting on me. Not on my face, but at least on my back. Chairs are like content in their own way, you know? Yeah, maybe I can't eat steak every day, but I do eat pot stickers. Okay, pot stickers. Okay, pot stickers are like, yo, what are they again? What are they called again? The Chinese, the gyoza, right? The gyoza. But I do eat pot stickers and ice cream and other tasty foods. I'm happy with my normal life. Plus, a normal life was my dream. Oh, Denji. It kind of sounds like he's trying to convince himself, or that he remembered, that he just needs to be satisfied with this lackluster life. Because everything else is just gonna lead to disaster too. I'm not joining the Chainsaw Man church. Yeah, and you should quit too. You should walk away too, boy. Come on, Sugo. Forget it. Let's get one thing straight. I didn't transfer here just to recruit you. I wanted to be your friend, Denji. Oh no. Those are nice words. Oh no. 'Cause you're the one who killed Makima and freed me. Oh no. That's so sad. I like it. Oh no, this is so sad. Him watching him walk away, him all disappointed. They're both lonely in their own way. They're both struggling to find their own path and not be used by others. I hope he can have a genuine friend. I hope Sugo and Denji can free each other from the clutches of others and be equals and be genuine friends. True bros, you know? Too bad if you came with me. Too bad. If you came with me, you could sleep with all the women you want to. I thought this was like I thought he quit here. Like that was what was supposed to convince Denji, to kind of guilt him into it, to kind of inspire him to go with him. But then Denji stayed quiet and he was like, well, actually you can have sex if you come with me. God damn. He tried it with like a psychological, I guess, tactic. It didn't work. Let's go to the basic. Let's try to recruit him still. Forget that I wanted to be your friend and that you freed me from Makima. I guess that didn't work. We have women! We have women who can spread their legs for you if you come with me. Oh! Yeah, now he convinced him. Now he was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm sick of gyoza. I want to eat steak, you know? Beef. Beef. Certain beef curtains, you know? I want to eat. Out women. And he slowly closed it. Like, he slowly went through that door. He was slowly, like, clutching that. Denji's not answering, and he's like, well, you can have sex if you come with me. And then he slowly closed the door. That was so dramatic. Oh my god, he's such a loser. He's so dramatic. But Denji fell for it, of course. Of course he's gonna fall for it. He's a relapsing ill boy, okay? Walking down. And then, what the fuck? Denji, how the fuck did you spawn there? Can Denji teleported? What the fuck happened there? Yo, what the fuck? How did he appear there? Oh, fuck, my eyes. How did he appear there? What the? Did you teleport? Yeah, okay, so that was an unusual thing. Yeah. How quickly do you think he dropped that sushi woman? Even think about what that would mean for her. That he just fucking threw her off him and then zoomed out of there. Did you teleport? And why does he... Like, he could have gone after him normally, like, hey, wait, can you repeat your offer and walk after him? But no, he had to, like, teleport and stand there with his hands in his pockets, be all cool and be like, hey, so, about that offer, you know. I want to repeat that, please? He's trying to play it cool, but he zoomed way too quickly out of there. I've given what you said a lot of thought. A lot of that wasn't even like 0.2 seconds. About whether I've also been somebody else's tool, I mean, oh my god, Denji. This is comedy. Oh no. You know, the comedy in Chainsaw Man is so subtle but so effective. Like, yeah, you know what you've done, boy. You're just surprised either that it worked or like how quickly it worked. You're damn right. I was a tool. Chainsaw Man Church, sign me up. And then, take me to the pussies. I'm being so vulgar right now. That's not like me, but... Anyway, 18 pages, okay. What the fuck, they got their own building? How much money did they get? From who? To afford this much? Like, look at that building. Look at this. They must be swimming in dough. Who the fuck are their sponsors? Chapter 140. Scales. Politicians are donating? Did we forget who's donating to politicians? Did we forget who makes politicians' paychecks happen? The taxpayer. So basically the taxpayer erected this building. That is fucking insane. That is corruption to the max. The building apparently originally belonged to some cult. So nothing changed. The Chainsaw Man Church absorbed the cult. Yeah, nothing changed. Actually, nothing fucking changed. Absorbed the cult and took everything, building and all. Awesome, right? We vanquished evil. Like, even the words he's using, all this vocabulary, that is just brainwashed cult member talk. Like, does he hear himself? That is so sad. We vanquished evil. That just reminds me, my cousin's children have been telling me, because his wife, my cousin's wife, she hates me. She hates everything and everyone, by the way. Like, she doesn't even like her children, I think. Anyway, but she's also a master manipulator. She's also part of a cult, like a Christian sect type of cult. And she is just, the way she's raising her children is just insane. And anyway, the children recently, and like the oldest one is approaching 10. The youngest one is approaching 3 years. And like, the children have been telling me stuff like, because I'm like, oh, a car is approaching, give me your hand, or like walk on this side. So I'm, on the outer side where the car would pass, and, the child should go on the sidewalk. Give me, it's a little child. What's the problem with giving me their hand? So I make sure they don't run in front of the car, right? And the child said, no, I don't need to listen to you. My mom said I don't need to listen to you. My mom said, you're... Now, how do I translate this? You're not worth anything, like something like that. Because it's Croatian, I don't know how to translate it, but like, my mom told me I don't need to listen to you. We don't need to listen to you because you're not worth anything. And I'm like, okay, child, I just wanted to protect you from a car. What is so bad about that? Like, what is so worthless about that? No, it's not that. You know, it's just, then why are you playing with me? Like, why are you spending time with me if I am worthless? And I am an adult. And right now you're with me. I am responsible for you, little child. So you need to listen to me. If you don't want to, you can go back to your mom. He's like, yeah. Anyway, you know what's worse than anything in the entire world? What is it? Killing babies in your stomach. Abortion. So that is grooming, you know? That is grooming. But anyway, so they've been saying things like, we don't need to listen to you. And also, they go to other family members and they're like, hey, you know, our mom said that Elda is possessed by Satan. So, isn't that like the entire world and everyone who's not part of that cult that their mother is part of, that is, you know, evil and they should be vanquished. So when I see stuff like that being said, I'm just remembering that mad woman, and I'm not even scared to say that on stream. I know my family doesn't watch my streams, and even if they by some chance got this clip and with, you know, subtitles or whatever sent to them personally because someone doxed me and found out who they are and whatever, even if they somehow found out what I said, I do not give a fuck. And they know that I don't give a fuck. And that's why they are more openly hostile towards me too. Because I don't let bullshit into my life and control my life. But anyway, this is, what does my cousin think? Oh, he's totally on board. He's totally on board. Maybe he doesn't believe in like Satan or whatever, but I mean, I don't know. But he's totally on his wife's side. Absolutely. I mean, I don't necessarily blame him. I don't want to get into the psychology of my family and so on. But I still love my cousin, of course. I still love him. But I tell him to his face what I think of him and his raising methods. And recently, he's been more and more pissed off about that. So, he's totally on board with his wife. Even though his wife would not have married anyway, because of certain cult reasons, you know. She didn't know that he wasn't eligible for the cult because of his genes. So, this is just cult talk that I'm recognizing. That's what I'm trying to say. His wife also wouldn't have, you know, been with him if she had known that he isn't pure, racially pure enough to be in the cult. So, but she's stuck with him now, you know. And she converted him at least a little bit, so he can be like an honorary cult member, even though he cannot actually officially be part of it because his gene pool just doesn't allow it. So that is just the insanity part, just a tiny bit of the insanity in my family that I'm dealing with. Actually, that's a big part, but like, you know what I mean. That's part of the insanity that I'm constantly dealing with. So I recognize cult talk when I see it. And this, we vanquished evil because we absorbed a cult with our own cult. Because they're evil, they were not good enough of a cult, we're the better cult. So. No, it's not, David, it's not about whiteness. It's not about whiteness. That's a typical American thing where you just see white people, brown people, and so on. It's about ethnicity. It's not about race. It's about ethnicity. So yeah. To be honest, she sounds like a heretic inviting an outsider into the cult. She? He? Maybe she can be changed? Who? Who are you talking to? I mean, she's not inviting anyone. My cousin's wife. But she's not inviting anyone. Only she and her family are part of the cult. Not anyone else. But that is like the true cult. The true cult. The true teachings of God or whatever. Everyone else, even the Pope, so she's Catholic, but like, even the Pope, he's evil. He's been corrupted by, like, he's a false messenger. I thought your cousin joined. No. It's not like an official joining of like this type of cult. That cult that I'm talking about is not like an official cult. They don't have enough members to be like their own sect or something. They're just saying that they're the real Catholics. They don't even have like a name or anything. They don't even have like different teachings. They have one priest that was, I think, excommunicated from the church. And they follow his word. So yeah. That was maybe TMI, you know, talking about my family. But I'm talking about this because there's lots of people like that out there. I used to just read about them, hear about them in school and, you know, newspapers and so on and so forth. But actually knowing someone like that, you learn a lot more. And it's much more sinister because it's so subtle. Because, as I said, this cult is not an official cult. It's easy to say, oh, that's a cult because it's called a ChainsawMan church. It even has that in the name. But when it doesn't have any name, like, or any affiliation, or any, you know, different types of teachings, everything is already there, you know, in the Bible and so on. It's much more sinister because it can slowly creep into your life. You can slowly be converted and you don't even know. But what all cults and churches, and this applies to the ChainsawMan cult too, right? What all cults have in common is they keep control over their members by saying all the other people outside of our cult, they're evil. Do not listen to them. If you associate even with them, you can be tainted and you can fall with them. So the only thing you can do is convince them to come to the right side. And if you can't do that, then they need to be gone out of your life too. Because we're just trying to spread the true word of God or whatever, or Jesus, whatever. And if they won't listen, they're not meant to reach heaven. We are the chosen ones. And by the way, there might be outsiders or people who just pretend they are part of our church. You need to look out for those people. They infiltrated here. They're not here with a pure heart like we are. So when someone says something funny, like about the church or the cult leader, you gotta snitch on them. Because they are just the devil in disguise. Everyone outside of the cult is also a devil or a follower of devil or an active worshipper of the devil or just manipulated by the devil. But they are part of the devil's cult. We're the chosen people. And you gotta keep tab of everyone in your life outside of the cult and inside of the cult. And that's how, you know, you can be controlled easily, because you gotta make sure that you fall in line with everyone else, and that no matter what you say, it cannot be interpreted in any different way. You gotta show absolute loyalty. If you don't, well, the cult that has isolated you from your loved ones and given you community instead, they're gonna kick you out. And you don't want to lose community. You don't want to lose your community. You don't want to lose the people that have become leeches, that have leeched themselves onto your heart. You don't want to lose them, because then you're losing all the pure love in your life. So you're simultaneously being indoctrinated and isolated from the other people. They're your enemies now. And you don't want to lose the community that you have, the new family you have. You don't want to disappoint them. You don't want to betray them. You don't want to, cross them in any way. So this is how you keep control over your cult members. First of all, they control each other, social control within the group. And second of all, isolation. And third, everyone is an enemy that doesn't follow the cult's teachings. That is how you control people in a cult. And this vanquishing evil, it's just a vocab that it's in every cult member's repertoire. So if you hear someone talk about evil people that need to be done away with, or that need to be reformed, and you have the tools to reform them, then fucking run from that person. They're fucking insane. Sometimes you can save people. I don't know. If they're gonna listen, that's great, but I don't know, I would run away. Would all of chat be enough to make... Hello? An elder church? Hey, where are those all-you-can-sleep-with girls? He's really talking about women like they're some kind of buffet. But you can save us, our savior, our saving grace. Where are those all-you-can-sleep-with girls? It's like they're food. Take it easy, we'll get to that. Short Stuff's gonna give you the tour first. Wait, what? Short Stuff? Who's Short Stuff? Gonna give you the tour first. Oh no, the bullied boy. The glass licker. That is Kobeni's brother. We don't... Did he say what his name was? I don't remember if he said that, but... Yeah. I'll be, your guide. Your guide. Nobana Higashiyama. Yeah, that's her brother. I guess now we have a confirmation, as if the hair clips weren't confirmation enough, but it's just so funny to see this little twerp, and he's such a nervous mess, right? He's a bullying victim, he's just... everyone's punching back, and he is probably the guy that Kobeni was forced to either prostitute herself for or join public safety for. That is just... poor Kobeni. Oh man. Where did they get all the money? Hey, wait, isn't that the boy that punched him in one of the previous chapters? The one that lost his tooth? Or was that another one? Dude, it's almost all students. And that is fucking scary because children are already easily manipulated. And now to have a church just full of children, that is fucking scary. I hope it's not a doomsday cult. But at least, you know, if it's all students, then it's not illegal whatever sexual acts he's gonna perform, if he's ever gonna perform sexual acts with a girl here. She's gonna be legal, and he's gonna be legal. But I don't think it's gonna happen. It's like, the only thing that has kept this manga going is this one goal for Denji to cling on to and not throw his life away over. Good eye! You see, the ChainsawMan church is run by a body of students rather than adults. The adults' mental faculties are diminished because of an American ultra... Come again. That is just insane. See, this is what I mean with cult talk. The adults' mental faculties are diminished because of an American... Why American? Ultraviolet ray weapon in Japan's air. Chainsaw Man is just American propaganda. Adults have their brains fried by an American ultraviolet ray weapon. So, I guess Japan hates America? That's why us students are forming the Chainsaw Man Church together. America is the freaking worst. I mean, it's true, but it's so fucking funny. What the fuck? Oh my god. By the way, I saw a comment in the last stream say that Yoru mentioned that there hadn't been any war following the World War. Maybe she and everyone else don't actually remember. I mean, everyone else doesn't remember the Second World War. It was Nazis and the Second World War that were eaten by the Chainsaw Devil, so the memory of them was erased. I don't know if Yoru still remembers or not. It didn't seem like it, because but then again, she remembered nuclear weapons, so she does remember. But maybe it wasn't worth explaining that there were actually 2 world wars to Asa, she just said the World War. But, so we all know that none of them remember the Second World War, none of them remember the atomic bomb, but something that you just can't erase out of the Japanese memory is a hatred for America. I love it. I love it. I'm completely on board with that. We're team hating America on this channel too. Like, we absolutely despise America on this channel. Yes, that is right. It's just funny how it's used for their propaganda in Japan. I mean, of course it is, but America's the freaking worst. Are you for real? Denji's not believing a single word they're saying. He knows he's just surrounded by weirdos. By absolute jokes of people. But hey, as long as he can get to the women buffet, he's just gonna play along. But it's for real. Chainsaw Man's devil powers give him supervision. And that's how he discovered it. Oh no. They're really, for real dangerous. American and adults both. I love it. But the thing is, the nuclear weapons may have been erased, you know. There was no arms race, perhaps in Soviet and US history, because the Soviet Union still exists, right? Now, I'm just wondering, are they still communist? What about fucking China? But anyway, there was no nuclear arms race because Chainsaw Man ate those weapons. But instead, they're just holding on to pieces of the gun devil. It's basically not a nuclear arms race, but a gun devil race in this universe in Chainsaw Man. So of course there would still be a rivalry. So yeah. For real dangerous, American both adults, and he's shocked, like, what the fuck is going on with the kids here? We need an adult to defry their brains. Hey, what's that room? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Is that the church where they pray? That's the Chainsaw Man wedding chapel. What the fuck? They have a wedding chapel. Chainsaw Man wedding chapel? That's right. In the next room over, Denji, you'll have sex with a girl. What? What? Oh, I will? Why in the next room? Why is it next to the wedding chapel? This is so fucking dumb. It's so ridiculous. I'm so in love. This is so funny. Pure comedy. This is comedy. This is camp. Chainsaw Man is camp greatness. Awesome. I am so in love with it. Have you ever watched Malignant, the movie? It's so good. I swear to God. It's so good. It's so silly, but so great. Like, it's actually an entertaining horror movie. It's so great. It has mystery. It has jump scares. It has an evil monster. It has... But it's so fucking silly, but it's so great. Chainsaw Man, same energy. Same energy. I swear to God. Camp. Pure camp. Watch Malignant. You're gonna see what I mean. Fucking hell. I'm enjoying myself so much right now because we had on the first day of our binge reading week. On the first day, it was more like action hero movie. The second day was like dark psychological. The third day, it was like, okay, now we're kind of back to the Fujimoto progression, right? Now things are moving. They're building up. Now something is brewing in the background. I don't know how to describe that. And now, the fourth day, it's comedy. It's pure comedy. This is a roller coaster. You get everything from Chainsaw Man. Everything from the menu you can get. This is a buffet for us all. This is an all-you-can-eat buffet. You have everything. Comedy, tragedy, psychological, horror. You have everything. I am so obsessed. Oh, I will have sex with a girl in the next room, next to the wedding chapel. Yeah, and then you'll marry her in the chapel, and after that, you'll join the Chainsaw Man church. What? What? Bro. Bro, he wants to have sex, he doesn't want to get married. Yeah, this is typical cult shit. Only that here, you don't need to get married first and then have sex. But like, the sex means you will get married. It's like, have you seen that one clip from a very old American, I guess, sex education video? It's super old. It's like from the 80s or something. Where like, a boy asked the teacher, what if I have sex with her before we get married? And the woman, the teacher, she's like, well, I guess you just have to prepare to die. It's like, why is sex... Like, why do so many responsibilities come with it? Like, when I eat something, I don't need to get married. Like, but when I have sex, protected, Denji is gonna check for that STD healthcare check the girl is gonna have to present to him. The girls, all the girls. He is gonna use condoms, and all of them are gonna be provided with the pill. The morning after pill, or like the contraceptive pill, or whatever contraceptive pill. He is not joking. Like, STDs are a real thing. Safe sex is always good. Unwanted pregnancies, we don't want to deal with that. Planning, you know, your family, that is the right way to have a family, and Denji knows that. He just wants to fuck. He just wants to have fun, okay? Like, what? Does he need to sign a contract that his organs also belong to the church or something as soon as he has sex with a girl here? That is fucking insane. I am obsessed with this comedy gold that we're being served on a platter here. Thank you, Fujimoto. I love that. I love that. Yes. Give me more of this. Yeah, and then you'll marry her in the chapel, and after that, you'll join the Chainsaw Man church. But like, is this marriage, like, what I don't want to say. It's like not recognized by the law, right? It's just within the church. Say what? I'm not gonna marry her. What the hell are you talking about? Right, Denji? You thought you would just have fun? You thought you could just casually have sex? Nuh-uh. Here is a book. This is a manual of everything that you have to do once you have sex with a girl here. Like, these are your responsibilities from then on. You have to follow this manual, okay? Otherwise, you can't have sex. Ever. Say, what? I'm not gonna marry her. What the hell are you talking about? Huh? Wait, what? Gonna be a good guide. In the Chainsaw Man church, we encourage student marriages, and that is insane. And, oh, right, and that's it. The current system of getting married after you become an adult was brought over from America. I'm sorry, but this is a dog whistle. This is a dog whistle. You know what right-wing Japanese people who are against feminism and protecting children from sexual exploitation, what they always say in their defense, oh, we don't want Western morals to erase our Japanese culture. We've adapted enough. We need to go back to the roots. We need to keep all these Western values and ideologies away from our pure Japan. We're so homogenous. We're all like the same people here. We're racially pure, and we need to stay that way, and not just in our genes, but also in our minds, in our heart, in our social structure, and also our culture. We don't want all these international laws, gender equality, racial equality, generally equality and democracy. We don't actually need that here. That is a Western concept, and we reject that. Koreans, go the fuck home. It's a dog whistle. Because yes, child marriages were allowed, like, and also fucking children was allowed. Child prostitution was also allowed in Japan before America came over. I'm using that example because they're talking about child marriages too. Child marriages, and also just children being recognized as children and not just little adults that you can handle like adults in all its variations and connotations here of the meaning. But like, a status of a child is protected. They are protected groups of people. And Americans, like the West, they're just ruining Japan with that. It's insane. So when you see a Japanese person, or like, for example, a Western person that really idolizes Japan, that also happen to be white supremacists, but also happen to be lolicons. For some reason, these groups always overlap. If you hear them say something like that, you know, keep Japan pure, don't let the foreigners in, don't let this weird Western ideology in, Japan is already the greatest nation on earth, then that's a dog whistle. It's a red flag and dog whistle in one. Like, the foreigners that keep saying that, like, for, you know, in order to speak for Japanese people, they're the worst. They're like people who love that Japan is so racially pure and so against foreigners and Muslim infiltration, and they don't let themselves be manhandled by other nations and woke ideology. They do their own thing. And also, did you know the Japanese people are atheists? They're so intellectually superior to us all. Like, I speak Japanese, like konnichiwa, konbanwa, arigato. I know Japan. I'm basically, they're like, we're all the same. Like, we're the same. I would be so accepted by Japanese people if I came to Japan, because we're all on the same page. It's like the reverse of what happened in World War II with Aryan ideology. Because Japanese people, because how the fuck do you explain as Hitler? How do you explain to your population that the Germanic people, the Nordic genes, they're the purest, they're the Aryans, they're the chosen race of people that should go back to their pureness? They need to purify themselves from other inferior races, but also, need to take my meds. But like, how do you explain that when you say that to your population, but also ally with Italians, Croats, the Japanese? Like, didn't we say that Asians are like monkeys? Why is the Führer, why is he allying himself with the Japanese? He said, I mean, according to him, they're yellow monkeys. So how the fuck do you combine that? It's by not having any integrity at all. It's by saying, yeah, but they're like temporarily honorary Aryans. You know, they're useful tools right now, and we could use their allyship. And in the meantime, while we're not cleansing the world of them, of their race, like, we need their manpower. Everyone who's like fascistic enough to ally themselves with us is a friend. They're a friend, and they have manpower, and we can fight the communists together, but also the West that is so corrupt already. You know, even though they have like more pureness in their blood than the Japanese and the Italians, but like, they're not fascistic enough. So yeah, we have these fascists with us, and we're an army. And once we cleanse Europe of the Mongol horde that are the Slavs and all the other, you know, Arabs and Asians and so on, once we cleanse Eurasia of these inferior races, well, then we can turn on Japan, right? Then they have dealt their usefulness, then we can do away with them too. Until then, temporarily honorary Aryans. And the Japanese were like, yeah, yeah, that's great. And here, right now, it's like the other way around. These Western people who like idolize Japan, they're like, right now, Japan would never, if you went to Japan, like, even if you're half Japanese, even if you're pure Japanese but spend your entire life outside of Japan, like, you're not Japanese enough. Even according to these racists, these Western racists, when a Japanese person tells them, actually, you're wrong about this and this fact about Japan, they go to their Twitter profile or whatever, find out that they have actually been born and raised in, I don't know, Spain, and then they say, you know, you're not real Japanese. You didn't grow up in Japan. So, like, what are the criteria? What are the criteria here? It's like you need to be a hypocrite. You cannot have any fucking integrity, any real definition of what you want with your ideology, of what you are. But they think, even though they are not Japanese, that the real Japanese, what they consider the real Japanese people, they would totally accept them as Japanese if they moved there. Because ideologically, they're aligned. So yeah, when you hear someone or see someone say something like that something has been brought to Japan by the West, it's like an imported cultural change that didn't organically grow in Japan, then that needs to be done away with. Oh, okay, so that has been brought in from America. Okay, Kobeni's little brother, I forgot your name already, but don't you use kanji? Don't you need to get rid of those too, because they've been brought in from the Chinese? Oh, what about ramen? Chinese. Gyoza, Chinese. What about the culture in general? Buddhism, Chinese. And, you know, Chinese emissary states like Korea and so on. Get rid of them. That was imported from another country that isn't purely Japanese. So, this is like this logic that these people are using. And it's always dog whistles. It's always the racist Japanese or like white people who align themselves with racist Japanese people. It's like racist ideology. So they can keep it's a purely right-wing ideology. It's a very fascist ideology. That's why I'm saying this is a dog whistle. What this little boy is spouting here is a dog whistle. And sorry for that long-ass monologue. I'm gonna continue reading now. Wow, we've approached 2 hours. No, we've actually crossed 2 hours. 2 hours and 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. I love how Elda has her own rant while chat is steering the wheels about something completely fucking random. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been reading the chat today. I'm sorry, I've just been talking so much today and not even with chat. I guess I'm still scared of spoilers or something, but I haven't been paying attention to chat today. It's because you scared me off of it in the beginning. You scared me off of it, and so I never got back to actually interacting with chat. Sorry about that. I know, Captain Hook, I know you're here, but... Anyway. The current system of getting married after you become an adult was brought over from America. Chainsaw Man saw it for what it really is, a system for controlling Japanese people as slaves. So many dog whistles! So many dog whistles! Marrying as students and then raising the resulting children. Bro, that is so fucking fascist. Oh my god. That is fucking insane. I love Fujimoto's social commentary in his manga. They're so on the nose, but also abstracted enough that no real people, companies, or whatever can be traced back to. But it can still draw parallels to real-world happenings. Marrying as students and then raising their resulting children in the Chainsaw Man church is the most natural marriage system. See, that is insane. That is like, you know, what the Nazis said with this rant has been too long already. You know what I'm trying to say. All of this is just fascist, racist dog whistles. And then she's like, what the fuck is wrong with this little boy? And this boy's like, for real though, America's the freaking worst. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so funny. Oh my god. But the indoctrination, see, it's not working on Denji, because usually indoctrination like that is like, what was the analogy that people use always? A frog in a boiling pot of water or something like that. If you slowly turn up the temperature, the frog's not even gonna realize it's being cooked. It's slowly being cooked to death, right? And that's how it works. These children probably joined with like pure mindsets, and it was just maybe one rule in the beginning. Then it was 3 rules. Then it was 30 rules. And then it was an entire, I don't know, world building that came up. And now he's in deep, and he doesn't even notice. None of the children probably notice that they're being swept into absurdity. But Denji is the frog that's being put into boiling water straight from the beginning, and of course the frog fucking jumps out. He's like, that is a soup that I'm not gonna be part of. Oof. You lying sacks of crap. I want to have sex, but I don't want to get married. Huh? Why the hell not? Are you telling me you're married and fucking... But he says... He convinced Denji by saying there are lots of women he can fuck. Does that mean polygamy is legal in this church? Do you need to marry just one woman and then you're free to fuck all women? Or do you need to marry every woman you fuck? Like, what are the rules? Because right now, it looks like he can only marry one woman and have sex with her. But he promised him all of the women that he wants to fuck. So what is going on? And are you married, boy? Are you married? Who are you fucking? Can you only marry... I mean, here it says, like, the result that produced children. So children are probably the goal. So marriages and sex are only recognized with a man and a woman, and only if they produce a child. So there can't be any sodomy. Sodomy means non-reproductive sex. So that's not allowed or something. These bitches are promoting teenage pregnancy, unsafe sex, possibly polygamy, and I don't even want to, like, what if you lose track of who, like, whose father, what child, like, who the father of what child is, and then maybe even incest is happening, right? Maybe they're all kind of mixed and then incest happens. So what the fuck is going on here? They're promoting all of that. Well, let's continue reading. Why the hell not? I never found no American ultraviolet whatever either. Ah, huh? For real? You didn't? Of course not. Ah. Is his faith gonna crumble now? Is he gonna notice that he's been lied to and manipulated? I hope so, and I hope they can leave the cult together. I mean, yeah, maybe we lie, make that embellish things a little. Okay, so they're willfully ignorant. They're lying, actually. This is typical fascist shit. You lie, you know that you're telling people bullshit, but like it's for a good cause. It doesn't even need to make sense. It just needs to cage people in and further your cause. I am rather interested how much Denji's desire to transform into ChainsawMan will be curbed by these nuts. I don't think Denji's gonna join. Maybe he can take away some people from the cult, but I don't think he's gonna fucking join. Like, honestly, I hate the cult. I don't know what Fami is planning with the cult. But it's true that the ChainsawMan Church has saved a bunch of people. Yeah, that is true, but everything else, the entire ideology that you formed around that is not true. That has no bearing in reality. So fucking quit that, please. Does that make it okay to make crap up and force kids to get married, though? My boy is so smart. And he's saying it, force kids to get married. Everything is forced in a cult. It's not freedom. You're a kid too, you piece of trash. You came with me without a second thought. Without a second thought? I thought this through logically, and I'm being logical too, man. if we save 100 people, it's no big deal if one person gets screwed in the process, right? What? Where does that come from right now? What? Also, have you noticed that since Denji appeared in the story in part 2, he's been confronted non-stop with the trolley problem, or like with two choices. Like a car full of old people or like one young boy. And here, and not just Denji, but also like Asa too. But especially in Denji's case, it's so fucking apparent that everything he has to do is always pick something. Pick one or the other. There's no third way. There's no choice. It's just one or the other. The entire time, since he appeared in part 2. Don't fight! I can't guide you like that. He's such a wimp. Hey, our next stop is a fun one. It's called the Chainsaw Man bathroom. Why is a bathroom fun? What the fuck happens in those bathrooms? What? Hey. Who the fuck is that? That dude is scary. That'll do, Nobana. Go on back to your usual duties. Ah, yes, sir. Yeah, this cult works on intimidation, coercion, blackmail, and fascism. He's running away. He was so uncomfortable. He doesn't want to be here. Poor boy. Hey, I brought him like you said. Talk some sense into this idiot for me, will you? Leave my boy Denji alone. Ew, what the fuck? He looks scary too. I don't like him. Hey there, long time no see, or so I'm told. But since neither of us remember each other, put her there. I'm Baron? What? That's the flamethrower? Okay. Throwing a peace sign instead when he's not giving him the hand. Oh no! Shit, I do that too. Ah, what did you do that for? I'll F you up, butt munch. Fine by me. If you did, Chainsaw Man might come to save me. I wonder why he hasn't been fighting devils lately. It's quite the mystery. Hey, what do you think would bring Chainsaw Man back? Like I care? What are we to do? Would he come back if a big bad devil tore up Tokyo? Tokyo will be fine, even without Chainsaw Man. It has devil hunters. Plus, there's Asa. Oh, you know Asa? Are you friends? Shut up. Well, I guess she's even been on TV lately. A cute, dumb girl is a good catch. Why does Denji look so shocked? What is happening right now? Hey. Does that mean killing Asa Mitaka will bring back Chainsaw Man? Oh no. He noticed that Denji likes her. Or has some kind of affection for her. And again, oh my god. This bitch wants Denji to transform into Chainsaw Man, and if he doesn't, he's gonna kill Asa. The public safety doesn't want Denji to transform, or they're gonna kill Nayuta. Denji, you should have just stayed a chair on the rooftop. Should never have See in what trouble you get yourself every time you're promised sex with some random woman. All the trouble could have been avoided if you'd just been normal about sex. What are you? Picture weighing the following on a pair of scales. I don't like this comparison. That's the Justice Devil thing. On the right side, place. Now, which friends, family, a peaceful, wonderful, everyday life, your pet cat and dogs. And on the left side, just one thing, the starter that transforms you into Chainsaw Man. He's basically, do you want a normal life or do you want pochta? Do you give up pochta or do you give up your friends and family? Which side is heavier? Fuck. I hate this chapter. It's not campy fun anymore. We're now back to Fujimoto toying with us. It's back to the psychological terror. Let go! I'm out of this crazy place. We'll be seeing you, Chainsaw Man. Enjoy your normal life while you can. I hate this. Hello? Oh, yeah, we're done. I hate this. Poor Denji. Maybe if he talked to Yoshida about it, like maybe if he talked to public safety, about this cult, that there are people in there who know about his identity, who are threatening him, and who are threatening another human being, Asa, maybe public safety can do something about it. Because obviously a cult that's this powerful and rich is a problem. But if they also know Denji's identity and work against the goals of public safety and against Denji's wishes and safety, then public safety can swoop in and help Denji out, right? I honestly don't know who's friend and who's foe. I hate that, usually they say, oh, it's not black and white, it's kind of gray. Everything is black to me. It's not even that everything is just gray, because there's no good or evil. It's all just kind of blurred together. Now everything is black to me. I don't know what I would do if I was in Denji's shoes. That is just too much. David, thank you for the donation. In Horseman lore, conquest came with a bow, war with a sword. Asa does use Yoru does use swords usually, and famine with a scale. I mean, yeah, choosing between things, weighing them on a scale, like in Egyptian religion. I think it was Horus's scale? I don't remember. But yeah, everything is just... Maybe Yoshida is his best bet here to get rid of a problem that he shouldn't get rid of himself. he probably can't get rid of himself. So, look at this fucking piece of hair here. It's so annoying. Anyway. Oof, yeah. Those were highly entertaining, diverse chapters. I'm sorry for not reading chat a lot. But let me read now. What if the Justice Devil is trying to separate Denji and Pochita because— oh, no, come back. Come back. Denji— where was it? Where is it? Where was that comment? Denji and Pochita because he holds not a big sense of justice in his heart and can't be controlled or manipulated into a contract. Yeah, maybe. He is the most powerful devil. No other devil can control him. We know that. By the way, a theory of mine is that Famine, Yoru, and the Justice Devil— but Famine is the Justice Devil. Famine, Yoru, and the Justice Devil are working with each other for a long time. Since it was a girl possessed by the Justice Devil who originally killed Asa and all. Famine and Justice are the same. I thought we cleared that up because they have like the same name in Japanese. There is this interesting theory that ChainsawMan Church is the body of Lady Justice. ChainsawMan Church is the body of Lady Justice. Kami being the scales. Iseumi and the blindfold, and Yoru Asa the sword. The followers are meant to be a sacrifice for a strong weapon to War Devil to stop the prophecy. I don't care about this entire metaphor of sword or blindfold or body of whatever. I don't care about that. I care about that second part. That the church is there to form a strong weapon for the War Devil to stop the prophecy. That is a good theory that I can subscribe to. I like that theory. I don't care about all this other, this is the blindfold, this is the sword. I don't care. But this is interesting. I have an insane idea. I'll try to get run over by a truck and get isekai'd into the Chainsaw Man manga. Wish me luck, guys. I'll give Dennis his first true friend. Aw. I can't do this for long. Oh, I saw that one. It's from Reddit. Godspeed, soldier. Okay. Bara means scale in French, by the way. Really? Never heard that word before. Which I thought was really interesting in the context of what he says here. It also means he might be a hybrid from France. OBS disconnected and reconnected right now. Aram has no moles and is French, no wonder he's on a lighter note. Elda, have you seen the bunny suit Chainsaw Man volume extras? I have. I'm just wondering why they exist. Denji never got that kind of treatment, but Asa does get it. I don't know, it's kind of unnecessary. But I guess if you're a shonen author, you gotta still sexualize teen girls somehow to keep the boys coming or something. I don't know. I mean, at least it wasn't too sexual and too revealing, right? It was okay. Somehow, but it didn't need to exist. It didn't really need to exist. It was unnecessary. You know, for sexualization, it was too tame, and for anything else, it was too questionable, so... Well, that's news to me, good to know. Anyhow, Elda, have you seen the bunny suit Chainsaw Man volume extras? Thank you, Hook. I know I stole someone's comment, but I just wanted to reach. We must take Asa. See the bunny suit. make Asa see the bunny suit extras. Oh yeah, those are funny. I think she will be too tired for that, and it's understandable. Oh, never mind. Epic LMO. I just love the part about Asa being a loser. Yeah, that is very in line with her character. Baron gives serious serial killer vibes, mad creepy. What kind of... I mean, the girl... forgot her name. The girl that keeps calling Denji her senpai, to me, she was creepier in her first appearance. This Barum dude, isn't he an adult? What the fuck is he doing in a church full of children? Like, he's way too big and old to be a child. What's he doing there? Icon behavior. Do you remember the truly power of Pochta search the origin of the chainsaw? Everyone says that, like, that the chainsaw was used to help with childbirth, and that's why it can erase existences. To me, that theory doesn't really hold water. It doesn't make much sense to me because chainsaws were actually used for, you know, mowing down trees. And also, like, it's very... you have to lean very far out the window to come up with that theory and believe it. I don't believe that theory. I don't think it has any meaning. To me, it's silly. But my theories are silly to other people. Like, my Asa is a hybrid, and Denji is a hybrid, and Makima was a hybrid, Nayuta is a hybrid theory is silly to others. It makes fucking sense to me. But the chainsaw theory, I don't know, it's too far-fetched for me. So he's there like the other hybrids, just sneaking in a wholesome message. Thank you for another entertaining stream and your insights about cults. Missed your streams a lot, so this is nice. Thank you so much for the nice comment. Pochta has an umbilical cord around its neck and comes out of its... what? I mean, its guts. Somehow, every devil has, like, guts or, like, just spaghetti organs spilling out of them. It doesn't... I mean, it doesn't really seem that way for me. Which doesn't... there are some people that think Baron was the most independent hybrid under Makima's control, since when everyone was simping for Makima, he says, everybody really likes Makima, huh? Okay, I don't know. That's a very short line. Maybe you can read that into it, but from one line alone, I don't know if you can definitely say that. I don't know. I wouldn't come up with that with that theory based on just the energy of one line. Railway hook. What did the viewer count peak at? 124. Oh, really? Nice. On a note before the stream ends, thank you, Elda, for all the patience. For what patience? Thank you for all the patience. He is streaming 3 chapters in 2.5 hours and people watch that shit. Thank you. And thank you for coming and keeping me company and listening to my rants. Thank you for the patience. Methinks public safety has something to do with the church. They had the ability to have someone like Makima. I feel like the cult exists because public safety allows it. I feel like public safety has lost a lot of power. So, the opposite of what you think. Which does Jesus Christ, yeah, as long as I was here, at least. Missed streams. Thank you for the comments. Yeah, but babies usually have that problem at birth, the umbilical cord around their neck, so a cesarean section is necessary. Yeah, that's true. Wonder how Kishibe will factor in all- where the fuck has he been, by the way? Is considering his last appearance was him telling Denji he was about to get real busy. Yeah. Maybe he comes back to Japan and he's like, what the fuck happened here? I'll leave Japan for 5 minutes and it turns into a fetishistic cult. I finally got your stream. Oh, hi Ahmed. Welcome. Привет. Why do you say that Fami is the justice devil? No, it's a fun stream. Because famine and justice are the same in Japanese. And when the famine devil approaches in the apocalypse, they come with a pair of scale. With a scale. Pair of scales, so like that. It's because they are justice and famine in one. Because no horseman has actually been named, except for the last one as death, as far as I know. It's just their effects have been listed or something in the Bible. I haven't read the Bible, like not that part. So I don't know. But famine and justice are the same. Just like conquest and control was the same. I was confused, like, why would Makima be part of the horseman if she's just the control devil? Like, that's not part of the horseman. Because to me, in my memory, I don't know where I got that idea from, but I've lived my entire life thinking the 4 horsemen were war, hunger, so famine, disease, death. In this order. But it seems like it isn't. Anyway, I can't read anymore. My eyes are killing me. My lenses hurt so much. I'm having a hard time reading anything right now. And this stream has been going on for far too long. Until next time, I will read all the comments again. Like, I usually watch my streams when I've missed a lot of the comments. I watch my streams on, like, double speed and just go through the comments. So, I know that some things have been said by the time that I stream again. And I will take those comments into consideration and address them if something needs to be addressed. But just know that they're gonna be acknowledged. Maybe they haven't been acknowledged during this stream, but they will be acknowledged by the next time I stream, so don't worry about that. So, I have to end the stream now, and OBS is slowly leaving me too. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and have a nice day, evening, or night, wherever you are. Bye-bye.